Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Hero Brew Podcast. I'm Max.
I'm Cam.
I'm Matt Murdock.
What?
Just kidding. I'm Austin.
I thought you were going to say I'm Daredevil. Oh, we all should have said I'm Daredevil. I'm Daredevil. Yeah. I'm Daredevil.
I'm Daredevil. I'm Daredevil.
Darn it. We missed it. Missed opportunity.
Missed an opportunity. Nice.
So if you can't tell, today's episode, we're talking about season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. Yeah, guys, are we doing something?
I'm thirsty.
I'm also thirsty.
I'm also thirsty. Into a new liquid death.
Okay. Liquid.
Sponsored. I wish.
Sprite Zero.
3, 2, 1.
There you go.
Liquid death. We love you guys.
Honestly,
that's why I have so many
terror
in my fridge right now. No, we're gonna go over some Marvel news. Not too
Squeezed to death.
Squeezed to death.
Is that the orange juice one?
Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay. We're gonna be talking a little bit about some news. There's hasn't been much news has come out in the past week, and then we're gonna go straight into our Daredevil topic. So, how you guys doing?
Is it? Oh, I thought that was my signal. I thought that was my cue. We're doing good. I'm doing good.
Doing good.
Cameron, you doing good?
Doing good. Always doing good.
Are you guys ready for Comic-Con, dude? It's around the corner.
Comic-Con.
It's already May, and it's in a couple months. That's
2 months.
Crazy.
2 months, dude.
Crazy.
That's gonna be
It's
nuts.
gonna be May.
Yeah. We can't sing. Our voices are too good, and YouTube will be like, "Yo, shut that down."
That's too close to the actual song.
Yeah, there'll be and we'll have to cancel the episode.
Yep.
Probably get sued for something.
Yep. Excuse me.
Oh. But yeah, Cameron, how's your week been?
Pretty good.
Nice. Anything fun and exciting for you guys? No?
Mother's Day weekend.
Mother's Day is coming up, so gonna go have breakfast with them on Sunday.
Nice.
Thursday gonna see Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Wow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it tomorrow.
Awesome. It's gonna be good. I mean, it's gonna be good as in like the day tomorrow, Thursday, movie day, aka give me a small popcorn, a large Pepsi Zero. What else? Maybe some cookie dough bites.
Cookie dough bites. Yep.
I do love me some cookie dough bites.
Be so
what
cool.
else?
I might have to get me some M's.
That's your candy of choice.
That's your candy of choice over there?
That is my candy of choice at a movie theater.
That is a different podcast debate.
What's your favorite candy? 3, 2, 1, go. Movie
Reese's
theater
peanut
candy.
butter cup.
Movie theater candy. Do they don't have Reese's over there?
No, they don't. That's what you said. Favorite candy.
Sorry, movie theater candy.
Sour Patch watermelons.
Solid. Yeah,
not the regular Sour Patch watermelons for
probably
sure.
Do cookie dough bites. I just dig them. Mix them with the popcorn.
Cookie dough bites are...
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if this is still in theaters because I haven't gotten it in a long time. But the Bunch of Crunch.
Mm.
So it was like a crunch. It was like a crunch bar, but it was in little.
It was in the pieces, right?
Yeah, the little balls, dude.
Was it called that or was it called something else?
It's called Bunch of Crunch.
Was it?
Yeah. Dude, if I'm wrong,
I'm pretty sure you're right. I do remember those though.
10+ years in movie theater experience, and if I'm wrong, I am.
It is
sorry.
Bunch of Crunch, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was joking. I was right.
Leave your movie theater candy of choice in the comments below. Maybe your go-to movie theater order. Who knows?
Hot dogs with nacho cheese? Come on, dude.
That's kind of... I've seen the hot Cheetos have been on the rise at movie theaters lately.
I'm not a big Cheeto person.
I'm not either. It's okay.
Like, I like them by themselves. I don't like them with, like, the Cheeto-covered popcorn, like Cheeto dust-covered popcorn, or, like...
Not for me.
It wasn't my favorite, dude.
A little spice to it, but no thanks.
Yeah, I don't know. But hot dogs with nacho cheese on it was my thing, dude.
Warm pretzel, dude. Come on.
Ooh, yeah.
Dude. Or the little mini pizzas for some reason. They were so good. You knew they were frozen 10 minutes before you ordered it, but it was so good.
Or whatever you bring in with you, you know. I mean,
yeah.
Never done that ever in my life.
You're allowed to. It's a false
craziest thing you guys have brought in?
What's the craziest thing I brought in?
Craziest thing? Probably I think me and my nephew shared like 16 tacos.
What?
So we like street tacos. We went to this one taco place, grabbed a heck of tacos, just walked into the theater.
I forgot when it was. I think it was when The Force Awakens came out. It was like the 4th or 5th time I saw it in Vacaville, Brendan.
4th or 5th time you saw it in theaters?
Yeah.
Not canon. Sorry.
I had 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches in my back jean pockets. And then I had the nugget box in my flannel front pocket. And then my front pockets were like full of Chick-fil-A and Polynesian sauce.
Did you put the Chick-fil-A sandwiches in your back pockets to try to show you how to
He's
dump
like, yeah,
truck back there
I
or
hit
what?
legs. I
Yeah.
hit legs.
You're like, yeah, this should work.
Those
I
aren't
hit
hamburger
legs.
buns.
Nuh-uh. Buns of steel. I'll tell you.
They were just square. They're like SpongeBob. It
They're
looks
hella
like a SpongeBob
moving.
episode.
They're moving. They're like, sir, did you get a BBL? No.
Those weren't even a thing, but were they? I mean, they weren't like popular, I guess. Back in the
Max,
day.
we had Chick-fil-A when we saw No Way Home.
We snuck in some Chick-fil-A, yeah. No way home. We snuck in chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I think it was No Way Home, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But
We snuck in some nuggets, dude. Yeah, Austin, take us away,
Yeah.
big dog.
yeah, like you said, there's not a lot of news. Actually, should only take us here a few minutes. But yeah, big Marvel news. You know, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4 is officially at 15-year reunion because it was supposed to release on May 6, 2011. RIP. Figured we'd add that one in there because, you know, tweets out there. Sad news. But
Yeah, that
it's
wasn't.
okay.
It's okay. Good. That was a good one.
It's such an iconic. It resurfaces every year, though. That tweet where it says Spider-Man 4 will be in theaters May 6, 2011. But we
Do you
officially
even
hit 15 years.
Remember what it was supposed to be about?
Yeah. I could actually say this whole thing. You guys ready for this? Ball knowledge? You ready?
Do it.
Okay. So it was gonna have the Vulture. Are you fact checking me?
I am. Yeah.
I know this. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was gonna have a Vulture. It was gonna have that old dude be the Vulture, the old white guy. What's his name?
That's not a very vague list that you're old white guy.
What's his name? Cameron, look it up. Old white guy, Vulture, Spider-Man 4. It'll pop up. Trust.
Malkovich.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to have Felicia Hardy.
Cat. Yep. That would make sense. Anne Hathaway.
No.
Just kidding. Not Anne Hathaway.
Well, they had Felicia.
I think it actually is Malkovich.
It is.
John Malkovich.
Or John? Is it John Malkovich?
John Malkovich.
John Malkovich.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So we talked.
I don't know why
He
I
was
said
in Wonder
Ian.
Man.
And he was supposed to be in Fantastic Four.
Was he in Wonder Man? He was in Wonder Man, right? Am I tripping?
No, you're tripping. He was supposed to be.
What am
He
I
was supposed to be in
thinking
Fantastic
He was
Four.
supposed to be in Fantastic Four.
He was supposed to be the Tinkler. Is his name Tinkler?
Who was trying to get? That was a different dude.
The other actor?
The guy that was trying to get his role, the old dude's
Yeah.
role. That was
Yeah.
a different dude.
Something.
right.
Oh my God, they say it.
Yeah, you're right. That was my bad. But yeah, the John Malkovich was supposed to be
Is it John
Vulture.
Malkovich?
Black Cat was in it. Shout out Spider-Man 4, dude. Come on, guys.
Spider-Man 4, dude. But in other Spider-Man news, transitioning us away from there, there's always Spidey news on the horizon when the movie's coming out July 1st. I guess Brand New Day had some test screenings, reportedly, allegedly.
No,
Test
it
screenings.
did.
It was confirmed.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
And the test screenings have been reportedly beyond excellent, which is amazing news to hear. Makes me super excited. I just hope that the people, whoever watched this movie were, the same fans that we are, to where it's like you're picking, certain things from the movie for sure.
Yeah, it was either so they do like an outhouse one and an in-house one.
Right.
That's where it's like people don't know if it was like an in-house screening or like where they just grabbed random people, because you could sign up for stuff like that.
Right.
So I don't believe it was an outside screen. I think it was an in-house one.
Okay.
From some of the stuff I've read.
Sounds good. Well, that's
But
good.
I mean, that's still a good sign.
Still a good
regardless.
sign, yeah. They're happy with what they put together. But moving away from that, I mean, do you guys have any other thoughts about hearing about the test screenings being great?
I'm just excited to see the movie. I just don't want to see any leaks or anything until.
I know. I'm worried.
I think I'm done. I think I'm not going to watch a trailer if they release another
I think
trailer.
we're supposed to get one more.
Yeah, this is too close at this
Way
point.
too close.
Because, like, what if it shows Hulk? What if it
Yeah.
shows...
Well, I mean, we actually didn't talk about the toys being released and all that
No,
stuff.
The Funkos?
we did not.
Well, just everything.
Funkos, the Hasbro
Mhm.
toys,
The Hasbro
yeah,
toys
the
and
Lego
the-
sets.
And the pre-order came out for them, so you could read like the descriptions on the back and
Right.
all this stuff. And one of the descriptions were like, it was on the back of the Hulk one. It was like, oh, Bruce Banner forgot who Peter Parker was, but did the Hulk forget about him too? And it's like, it's what everyone was talking about with the whole like comic panel, where everyone forgot who Peter Parker was. But then when he was having a conversation with the Hulk, he's like, yeah, Banner forgets. But Hulk never forgets or something like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's cool. So if it does go in that route, that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, people are like, when did they ever meet? Which is true.
Yeah, I don't think they ever really had any interaction before that.
Yeah.
He wasn't on Earth for Civil War?
No, he wasn't on Earth for
Yeah,
Civil War.
when he did, he went straight to New York with them. And
well, remember when they were looking at in Infinity War, or sorry, Endgame, when they were looking at everyone that, you know, disappeared from the blip, it was or from the snap at that point. He was like, we have an Ant-Man or we have a Spider-Man.
We have an Ant-Man and a Spider-Man?
Yeah, and so it could have happened right after that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm sure he got caught up on who Spider-Man was and who Peter Parker was, but...
Funeral?
Yeah, they were at the funeral. There's so much stuff that happened, so... I'm assuming they probably crossed paths, you know?
Hey,
so I think that'll be cool.
Right. But yeah, it's exciting. You know, I think that we're in for a treat, is what I'll say.
Pumped.
Yeah. Some other news. We'll move into a bit of DC news, which I thought was pretty noteworthy today. I believe it got released. James Gunn pretty much confirmed the news that was coming out this morning that Matthew Lillard has been cast in Man of Tomorrow, which is super dope.
Literally today,
Yeah, today. I think it was
announced,
10 o'clock this morning for us or something like that. But yeah, it's super dope. Definitely another great character addition to this movie. Do you guys have any predictions of who he might be playing?
Ooh, like theories? I have no idea.
No
idea.
I have no clue.
Maybe when we get closer, we'll have a better idea for sure.
Do you think it's like a main character? Or do you think it's like another side character like he's doing in the MCU right now?
I think it's going to be like the MCU.
Yeah. Where he's like a side character type.
Yeah.
I mean, there's rumors
Go ahead.
There's rumors a long time ago about him playing like Plastic Man, right? When he was younger, if I remember right.
I
think that news to me, but that would be cool.
We talked about a rumor of someone playing Plastic Man, but I forgot who it was.
Was it him?
We thought it was Superman, remember?
Well, yeah, but after that was debunked.
The squeak.
Yeah.
Still squeaked. I remember watching theaters. I think I texted you guys because I
was just doing really important stuff. Come on.
I think I was like texting you guys during it. I was like, there was no squeak.
Yeah, there's no squeak.
In the trailer, there was a squeak. They did that on purpose.
I just remember you hella trying to convince us.
Dude, we heard the squeak. We heard it. There was no squeak in the final movie. They took it out. They must have changed plans.
Yeah, they're like, oh crap, he heard it. We got to take it out now.
James Gunn, huge fan of the pod. So.
Yeah. We definitely talked about like a casting rumor of Plastic Man, but I just don't remember. Was it?
I don't remember.
No, I think we said Rainn Wilson.
The Scream character Matthew Lillard has previously been suggested to play such characters from the DC universe, such as Plastic Man, but it's unclear if Patrick Eel O'Brien would fit in Gunn's upcoming film. So it's like people have speculated that he could play that role, but I don't know if it's.
So hear me out though.
Yeah, like why would that? Because this whole chapter.
Are they allowed to do multiple movies, like multiple franchises? Because he was a good character in
Marvel,
in Daredevil,
and he's gonna definitely be in more. I feel like,
but you also have to realize the connection he has with James Gunn, Scooby Doo.
That is
James
true.
James Gunn did direct Scooby Doo, so directed, wrote it, both. So it's like he's tight with him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That was his Shaggy.
Indeed.
It was a Shaggy. Moving away from that news so we can get through this real quick. Two other quick things that I did want to note that I thought were pretty cool. The Boys is actually going to be getting a 4DX theatrical release for the final episode, which I thought was pretty dope.
Which is crazy. If you really think about it, nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I'm jealous there's no 4D theaters next to me. Like, you know, there's not that many in like the US.
There's not.
Yeah.
The only one near us is
pretty close, actually.
It's pretty close. It's like 15 minutes from me in Austin.
What's crazy. It's like there's a couple in SoCal, a couple in NorCal, and then some other areas. But it's just like, I think it's under 30 or under 40.
Oh, in the country?
I just feel like for that type of thing, I don't want my seat shaking a bunch.
Yeah, that sounds.
It's gonna like. The only thing is, don't they have like smell and stuff too?
They have like air. They could like squirt water at you.
Well, I know Austin's
smells.
been in a multiple like movies.
I've seen Avatar and I've seen Predator Badlands in 4DX, and that was
so that's intense. The thing, like they have some nasty stuff in The Boys, you know,
yeah.
But how nasty are they gonna get in the finale,
dude?
Pretty nasty.
The finale of the series, they're gonna get nasty.
Probably
dog.
like gory for sure, but
no, there's gonna be somewhere else like, oh, that's disgusting. Like someone's gonna poop.
Someone's gonna fart in someone's face.
I'm like, if you guys go watch it, let me know.
Gallons of the poop spray stuff.
Dude, that would be nasty, dude.
It's just the workers up at the top.
Yeah.
All you hear is Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Just laughing. He's like, tell me something funny.
Oh my god. That was good. Dude, like I remember in Predator Badlands, I remember when they'd have like something like when there was a scene when he kicked someone, you could feel the kick in your back. You're like, oh my god. Yeah, you're like, damn, I didn't realize that it's actually gonna do that. Oh, I also saw Revenge of the Sith re-released in 40X too. Like when they're flying in the space at the beginning. That was sick. That was so cool. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, The Boys getting a theater release similar to like how Stranger Things did was pretty cool to hear. I had like a little bit of a feeling that they were gonna do. I didn't think 40X. I thought maybe like normal, screen showing for sure.
I didn't think Amazon Prime would do that. Honestly.
That is true. Yeah, Prime.
I knew Netflix would do that, but I'm like, because there's been talks about them doing more theater stuff. I didn't think Prime would do that.
Narnia and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's
Narnia's gonna be like
next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be their next big one, I believe, in theaters to launch.
IMAX release, which is crazy.
Yeah, so, I didn't expect The Boys at all. I didn't even have an inclination on it. I had I couldn't even. If you were to ask me, I'm like, no, that's stupid,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But just because, hear me out. It's not just because it's not like a great product. Obviously, The Boys is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that it's like rated R, all this stuff. It's hard to get people in those seats,
Right.
At the same time, I think it's probably selling out. I haven't looked at tickets.
I'm pretty sure ours right now is sold out.
Yeah. Well, and it's one showing.
There's only one showing one day.
Yeah.
And it's Tuesday night at 9:30.
It's a couple hours before
early
premiere.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I would go see it if it was in theaters, dude, or if it was like next to me. But it's not. So I'm gonna enjoy it at home.
Yeah. Jumping to our next bit of news. You guys are pretty stoked about this one. I don't remember the movie well enough to have an excitement level for it, but Edge of Tomorrow 2 is reportedly in the works with Tom Cruise, I believe, is returning to play his role. Hopefully. So that's, I would hope so. I mean, dude, he's just such a star. He's going to be in it.
His movies are so good.
So yeah, that's definitely something that's exciting. I definitely need to rewatch the first one and then kind of revamp my gears for it for sure. And then one last bit of news that I don't have on here that I definitely wanted to mention. We got our second Odyssey trailer. I believe second one. Which is pretty cool.
We haven't talked about it.
No. They showed a lot. We could do a whole breakdown at some point.
Yeah, we could take a second. Let's talk about it for a second.
Yeah. You see Cyclops.
How do you guys feel about it after watching it?
We get to finally see Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Still no Zendaya.
Max, you have an opinion, and I feel like it's going to be a bad one.
No,
it just looks good. I don't really have like any hot takes. It just looks good.
I think Max's hot take is it doesn't look good.
Oh, dude, I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be a great master. No, obviously it's ranked like 2 or 1 in all of our top 10 movies of the year.
Yeah,
I think it's.
But
is it 3 for you, Cameron?
I think it's 3 for me.
Because Doomsday, Spider-Man, and Odyssey,
it's either 2 or 3.
Yeah,
I would put it at 1.
You almost put it at 1. You were going to. Yeah. Sorry, Matt, go ahead.
I mean, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. Christopher Nolan, you have to obviously go see his movies in theaters, especially in IMAX. But when I was watching it, I don't know if it was just late at night. I was watching on my phone, but I was or in the morning, and I was watching on my phone, and I was like, there were some when they had the because they showed some creatures and battling and stuff, right? And I was like, oh, it looks a little off.
I feel like the phone doesn't do it justice. That's part of it, too.
I haven't watched it since because I'm so excited about that movie. Like, I'm going to see it opening day. I was this close to getting the 44 or the 70 millimeter.
Which one?
In Texas.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's your nearest one, right?
That's my nearest one, yeah. And I was really freaking excited. So, or I'm still really excited for it. But, yeah, it looked a little weird at some points. Like, when there was a dude that, like, jumped, he either had a spear or a sword. He, like, jumped. I'm nitpicking, by the way, boys. Okay, he like jumped and it looked off. I might have to watch it again, so I'm sorry if you guys don't agree with me. But I am really excited about this movie. I think it's gonna be great. Like I said, that 6-minute intro clip IMAX. That they showed in IMAX, like so it was. I had chills down my arms. You know, like goosebumps everywhere. It was crazy. You know, and so yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited about it. I just don't know if I'm going to watch that little segment again. Or trailer. I don't know was it an actual trailer?
Yeah. Second.
Oh, yeah, probably won't.
And then they released a poster with it too, which was pretty cool.
The poster was fresh. Shout out the Hero Brew Podcast for posting the poster, because that's the only way I saw it.
Who's the Hero Brew Podcast? Oh, wait, it's us, guys. That's us. That's crazy. But yeah, that's all the news I really had. I mean, unless you guys had something else that came up that I missed. But those were the big things for sure. I wanted to make sure we had enough time to talk about Daredevil because it was fantastic. Which can lead us into our main topic.
I thought you were going to say something that involves Born Again.
It made me feel born again. Season 2.
That was great. Yeah, so you guys ready?
Yes.
I was born again ready.
That's right. That's what I wanted to hear.
There you go.
Okay.
Just messes
Let's give it our rating. So right now we're going to be talking about Daredevil Born Again Season 2. If you haven't watched it yet, stop the podcast right here. And then after you watch it, come back and finish it. Final warning.
5, 4, 2.
I don't know why I'm counting down.
Really hit the bullseye with this one.
All right.
Were you thinking about that the whole time? That whole time you were quiet. You were like this.
Cameron, you're a real Kingpin here.
I'm not good at these. Austin, you're great at these.
You guys, you know what? I love you guys so much. You guys could say that you're my muse.
Wow. That was nice.
Good. That was good. You know what we need for these? We need Casey.
Easy there, White Tiger.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Cool. Watch out.
Let's go ahead and turn the Karen page here. Let's get into the next page.
guys, stop it, or I'm gonna Punisher you. I thought that was solid. Was that was a good one? Like Punisher? Judge, jury, executioner. All right. Here we go. Let's get into it. We're gonna give it our ratings right now out of 10.
Ooh, 10 snow globes. Was it a snow globe that?
Didn't we do that?
It was not a snow globe.
We did that at the mid-season, I think, actually.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah. Huh? I think we mentioned it.
Mid-season?
We mentioned the snow globes, didn't we? I swear we mentioned snow globes.
10.
Yeah, that was episode 4.
Wow.
10 billy clubs.
10 devil horn. Oh yeah, billy clubs would work.
Cam doesn't look too happy.
10 throwing knives.
I'll be good
for
with
our boy Dax.
Yeah, we can do 10 throwing knives.
I think the last time we did milkshakes. I'm pretty sure.
We did do milkshakes.
Yeah, yep. I think we talked about snow globes and then we decided to do milkshakes instead. Mm-hmm. That's right. All right, let's do
10 vigilantes.
Cameron didn't hear that, but that was great.
Vigilantes, yeah.
Yeah, but that was good. Me and Austin. All right, out of 10 vigilantes, who wants to go first? Season 2, Daredevil Born Again. Overall rating, Austin.
I'm going to say 9 vigilantes.
Okay.
9 to 9.5 vigilantes. And they're solid vigilantes, too. Like,
okay.
Cream of the crop. No low level.
Cream of the crop. Okay. Cameron?
I agree. I also give it 9. 9 vigilantes.
Yeah, I think it was a solid 8.5, 9.
Yeah, that's fair.
Overall, vigilantes. It was
anywhere.
It was great. I think the overall season was super good.
Mm-hmm.
Just some I know we already talked about the first 4 episodes, but man, I think the last 4 really just completely sealed the deal. It was really, really good. I enjoyed every single part of it. What from the second half? What was some of your guys' favorite moments, or what's one thing that stuck out to you in the second half of the series?
Cameron, you want to go first? You have one.
Second half.
Yeah, it could be a fight scene. It could be like an emotional moment. Whatever you guys decide.
I mean, I can go if you want. I have one that I
Yeah,
liked.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Let's hear it.
I personally did enjoy all. I mean, this was in the finale episode. I enjoyed the whole courtroom scene. I guess this was like 7 into 8. Like the whole
Solid.
dynamic. Like, you know, you think of like a scene in a courthouse. Like they really just do like a case, like a trial like that. They do it so well. Like it was just done, you know, so suspenseful and so like you could tell where the conversation was going the whole time. And you know, we get to this climax point where Matt has been building this whole topic the whole time to like expose himself as, you know, living as Daredevil. Like he's been this superhero for so long. And I think that the way that they have him essentially announce that he is Daredevil was in the perfect fashion to prove a point of being like, vigilantes aren't bad. This is me. I'm Daredevil. And you've dubbed me a hero, Kingpin. Like you've called me a hero before. So
yeah, I one thing that you just mentioned in episode 7, right? When they were coming up with what to do, they realized they were like, oh, there's gonna be cameras there, right? When he's talking to Karen outside the jail, and he was like, there's gonna be cameras, and she was like, oh my, or he was like, yep, and I'm like, oh, what are they about to do? You know, and then he comes out to her defense, right? And first of all, he walks in, fresh haircut, dude. Or he just combed his hair. I'm like, solid, dude. He looked funny, but it was so cool, dude. It almost reminded me like the best moments of, I would say it's better than, I like personally better than any of the courtroom scenes we've seen in the Netflix series.
I agree.
I think episode 7 and 8 had the best courtroom scene. But it also just reminded me of the more recent She-Hulk scenes. You know, because I think She-Hulk, I thought the courtroom scenes were hilarious. I thought they were good.
Yeah, very humor driven.
It was like the best part of the show, and I realized that shoot, like we needed more. I don't think we needed more of that, but it hit hard, and you realize how much you actually liked the courtroom scenes in Daredevil. Right. We did have some good ones in season 1, 2, and 3.
The Punisher one,
yeah,
but it was just that I think this one was just hands on the best personally that I've seen. Cameron, go ahead, dude. Talk about some stuff.
Yeah, I think what was the question? Most memorable or favorite moment?
Most like favorite moment, memorable moment.
I'll do something different. I think the ending of episode 7. I hope we get a season 7. Episode Hopefully. 7, where Matt's back in his church, he's praying, and it's like kind of cutting back and forth between some different characters. It just felt super uplifting. You felt like kind of something good's going to happen, but then this is where Buck has Daniel at gunpoint. Obviously doing some things to him. He didn't give up BB like they wanted.
Well, the cool thing is he didn't know.
Daniel,
like, he literally said, hey, don't tell me. And it showed what kind of character he was, as in like he knew himself. Yeah. Where he was like, if he does enough to me, I might say something. And I don't want to hurt you. You know? And so I'm glad you brought that up.
You could kind of tell Buck didn't want to do it, like how you just said, Max, but right as Matt finishes his prayer, Buck just shoots him in the head. But just the whole scene, just in general, with like kind of the score playing with Matt praying, and it just all blended well together. And
technically, he didn't kill him. Like, obviously in the show, he did, right?
Yeah.
He showed it. In the original cut they did, he did not.
No, he didn't.
You know, that stuff was actually added in after. There was a lot of stuff that was added in and taken out of the season finale. But one of the scenes where he ended up shooting Daniel was they added in, like, so when he's on the ground, he actually never pulls the trigger when they shot it. And then they added that back in when they made his head basically bob like that. And I think that's why it also looks so freaking brutal. That was probably one of the most brutal deaths that I've seen in a Marvel show, just because it was just like, holy crap, they did it.
Right.
But yeah, apparently they added that scene after, and they just had the gun fire. So like he pointed the gun at him, but he never shoots. And they had the gun fire and stuff. And apparently that's why he was so quiet when they were doing the will during in episode 8 when he walks into Wilson Fisk's office, and Wilson Fisk asks him, "Hey, did Daniel give you the information we needed?" He didn't say anything because apparently like that scene was actually shot different than what, like they were two different scenes were shooting. Basically, they added that part in. This is all according to New Rockstars. Shout out New Rockstars for breaking it down for us. But I just thought it was super cool. I was like, okay, and it made sense why he was so quiet. He didn't say anything. It wasn't like he was having a conversation, you know. So
yeah,
but yeah. What?
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
No, what were you saying?
I was just saying I thought it was done very well.
Dude, it was done so good.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. It was crazy because the cast as well didn't know that he died. Like I was watching the podcast that BD had, or Brandon Davis had.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking to the actress that plays BB. He asked, he's like, "Did you guys have like a going away party, whatever?" Mm-hmm. She's like, "We didn't because we didn't know that he was died, you know." And so I always wonder like how that would have turned out though. I'm still gonna wonder how it turned out, like if he was alive.
Shout out to BD. He just had his Daredevil Born Again season 2 finale event in New York. And I don't know, Max, if you watched it today, but they were asking about it. And Charlie Cox was saying that on that final day of filming, because Daniel was supposed to be in like a couple scenes in the finale.
Yeah.
And he was saying during the courtroom scene, the guy who I forget his name in real life, but who plays Daniel, was like crawling under people of the pews in the courtroom and was like hiding during the filming of that scene, which I thought that was just hilarious. But
that's funny. Dang, dude. I wonder what would have happened to his character. Do you guys think he would have been like...
I saw a photo of him. Obviously, it was kind of like behind the scenes where he has a shirt on and his face is all beat up and everything. But that's a good question. Where would he have gone? I guess it really wouldn't have mattered once because Fisk left.
He would have been in the Young Avengers.
The Young Avengers.
Daniel just chilling there.
Just buying hot dogs.
What's up, guys?
Buying hot dogs for everyone.
Yeah. He doesn't have a role. He's just there. He's the
guy in the chair.
The guy in the chair. Dude, he's the Young Avengers Nick Fury.
No, that's Kamala Khan. Come on.
No, it's Daniel. They got to pass the torch to him. That's where we're at.
Dude, come on. That would have been great. That would be great. That would actually be hilarious.
And then he channels his inner Tony Soprano while playing Nick Fury. Dude.
Yeah. Out of like the second half, we just talked about our favorite moments. What stuff that you guys didn't like about the second half of the season?
It's tough because like there wasn't a whole lot that really like made me too upset about it. There's nothing really like I could pinpoint that I would be like, man, I don't really have anything that's horrible and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like that Jessica Jones's powers were going in and out.
Yeah, that was a little weird too. I can agree with that.
I get it, but I didn't like it.
I thought
because
when she punched what's his face, I thought it was great.
Officer Powell.
Because he was like, what? And she was like, oh damn it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
If they don't do anything with that in season 3, then it's just gonna make no sense. It's like, why do that in the first place? Just because they didn't want her like too overpowered.
I mean, there's a storyline with her daughter about it.
It's with her daughter and like pregnancy and all that.
Yeah, but yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't think I would be upset if they didn't do anything with it. I think it would just be another like Marvel thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's like
I think people are gonna nitpick it if nothing happens.
Yeah,
but I believe it was New York Comic-Con weekend. Brad Winterbaum did say that they're like he has his eyes on a Jessica Jones project, you know, and so I wouldn't be surprised if they do bring him there.
Because like if you think back, like for Marvel. Who's like another character that kind of went through the same thing? It was Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker. His powers weren't really showing up when he needed them to, but that was like a major plot line to that movie. So it'd be weird if like they didn't do more with it in the next season.
I don't think it's going to be in the next season of Daredevil. I think like I
said,
I think
it's going to be a project.
I'm pretty sure I'm almost 100% positive that they're going to be doing some type of spin-off, maybe a one-shot with Jessica Jones, or bringing her back, like besides just in the Daredevil season 3.
Yeah.
I think they kind of hinted at it with the whole, what's her office name?
Elias Investigations.
Yeah, Elias Investigations.
Alias or Alias.
Alias. Yeah, I think it's Alias. And so I think people think as of right now that's going to be like a major point of Daredevil season 3, which I do think so, because obviously we get Matthew locked up, right? And then it's going to be very Defender focused, but I do think that was like more of a gateway to her own show, because they just focused on it way too much. Obviously it's from the Netflix era, right?
Yeah.
So they could have just focused on that, but I just have a suspicion that it's going to be like mainly focused on like Alias and everything about that and her powers with her kid and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, one thing I didn't like, I'm mad that we didn't get any more Foggy stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, I believe, what episode was that? 5? 6?
Where we saw the flashback?
Yeah.
That was 6.
6.
Yeah, because that was all the stuff with the flashbacks.
I didn't realize
Vanessa,
I missed Foggy
right?
that much. Yeah, I didn't realize I missed Foggy like that, dude.
Yeah.
Like his chemistry with Matt.
Dude, avocados at law, man.
Bro, they were just so good. I think their chemistry is so good together, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's just, yeah. So I was kind of upset that we didn't get more of that. I mean, I don't know how much they could go. Like, I don't know if they'll probably do some more flashback scenes, I would assume, in season 3.
Or he's just not dead.
Or he's just not dead. They could do that while he's in jail. He finds out he's not dead the whole time. Or I could think of him like being in jail, contemplating everything, and he's like, he has flashback scenes with Foggy, So
be a good way to, I guess, bring him back is just for flashbacks. But sad.
It was sad, dude.
I can't believe season 1 opened with that.
It was pretty crazy.
That's so
pretty
insane.
Crazy.
Insane start to a
dude.
show.
It was good. I mean, talking about episode 1, actually, Cameron, of season 1 of Born Again had one of the craziest like one-shot action scenes I think we've seen in the show. Just going back to this season now, what was some of your favorite like action scenes? Like what, like we didn't have, if you really think about it, we didn't have that much, but we had some pretty freaking cool ones in the final couple episodes.
I mean, are we talking about the second half or just the whole season?
Yeah, we could talk about the whole season. I mean, I don't know. I don't think we mentioned our recap of.
I mean, there's for me, there's like 3 solid ones, but I'm not going to say all 3.
Just say them real quick and then just pick one.
I'll just do one. I thought just the whole one shot and the scales and the scales and the sword episode where him and Jack Duquesne are fighting, releasing everyone from the jail cells. That whole one shot.
Yep.
Just so dope.
That was cool. That was dope.
What about you, Max?
You go.
I mean, I'll probably still say the bullseye scene. Like, that was so sick in the diner. Like, that one was cool. I will also add the bullseye scene when he goes and takes out the dupe in the last episode.
That was, dude, so funny.
It's so cool. Like, when he starts to reach and he just throws the throwing knife right into his hand. And I'm like, this guy's just perfection. Like, such a great character.
It's just so freaking funny that they did that. They had him call him a poser.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I'm like, brother, if anyone's a poser, it's you. He dressed up as Daredevil in season 3, right, of the show.
This is true.
I'm like, dude, it was just funny to me that they did that. I was like, come on, poser, really? Like, out of everyone, you're calling him a poser? I did kind of like that. I think they did it on purpose, obviously, but it was great, dude.
Yeah.
I love that part.
Mm-hmm.
That was badass. I think one of my favorite action scenes was, I got it. It was Daredevil versus Kingpin, in front of the painting. It was just the build-up to it. We're talking about build-ups, right, about the courtroom scene and all this stuff, but the build-up in that part where they're just like talking and he's, Kingpin's like hitting him or whatever, and he's like, okay. He's like, you're just gonna like be like that the whole time. He's like, all right, let's go, and he grabs his billy clubs and just starts going off. I was like, holy crap, because you guys watched the episode before I did, You guys were telling me how good it was, and then I remember watching it. I was like, "There's literally like my jaw was on the floor." I was like, "There's no way." They even did this, and then Daredevil, dude, he did his Billy Club thing where he like shot her around him, grabbed it, pulled him in, and then did a flying knee.
And
Straight
I was comics, dude.
I was like, bro, this is so fresh, dude. I loved it. It was freaking great.
I thought another good one was Matt versus Dex in Dex's apartment.
Yeah.
The whole, like, when he flips the CD out and then Matt catches it and throws it back. That was super cool.
He was like this and he grabbed it. And, yeah, dude, I thought it was fresh, man. Yeah, I think this season did have, I think with the action scenes it gave us, they were really like good. Like we mentioned Jessica Jones. I think everything with her was just badass, dude. Kristen Ritter, right? She's just phenomenal, dude. She's so good as Jessica Jones. I'm like, I don't know what it is, but she's.
It's just this whole like Daredevil, all of like the shows associated with Daredevil, Defenders. Like, I don't think any character should ever be recasted. Like every character, I think is casted perfectly.
Yeah.
I think Charlie Cox solidified himself as like he's like I feel like he's like in his own tier right now in Marvel.
Just such he plays Daredevil.
It's
so good.
I mean he's
up there with the
RDJ.
Yeah, RDJ,
Iron Man,
Chris Evans,
Chris
Hemsworth.
Yeah,
like Hugh
Jackman, Wolverine. Yeah,
it's just like he's so good, and man, I can't wait to see more of him. He's such a talented actor, and you could tell he just loves his role so much. But man, it's can't wait for season 3, dude. It's gonna be badass.
It's gonna be so good.
We're just gonna get more like, obviously I think it's gonna be darker. I think we're gonna have some dark moments. But then like I think if it does good, dude, I think it's like, hey, this is a shoo-in for what is it? I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like already season 2. I'm like, just give me more Daredevil, please.
Right.
Like,
I don't even care. Like, he doesn't need to fit into the bigger picture that's the MCU right now with Doomsday, Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Like, if they were just to give him his own show, all that's like just keep it ground level. Dude.
Well, that's what we were talking about on the previous episode. We were saying like, hey, there's some characters that don't need to be messing with the multiverse.
Yeah.
And it's like he's one of those characters, especially with him, being Daredevil, right? I do want to talk about that scene, and I want to talk about future implications with that, if you guys are down. Yeah, okay, cool.
Wait, he's Daredevil?
Yeah, apparently, dude. All you have to do is know how to throw a billy club across the room.
Yeah, so his walking stick.
He is blind.
He could have pretended the whole time.
I mean, he's blind, but he's like not at the same time.
Yeah, dude. No, so that scene was super cool. The build up to that, right, was just insane. You knew it was going to happen at some point in the episode, right?
Yeah.
Yep. You knew, like, especially when they had like the first, like they showed the first use of like him using like his powers or his super hearing, right? Wilson Fisk also knows he could do that, and he's like, "Are you sure you want to go down this road or whatever?"
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah.
I'm
Well,
like,
he's in a whole nother room, like
I'm like
talking to him,
and then he accidentally messes up and says like, some stuff, and I'm like, "Who are you talking to?" But then going into straight up him confronting Wilson, he's like, and you mentioned this earlier, Austin, that he was just like talking about, oh, am I a hero? He kept saying that, and I was kind of waiting for it. I thought Wilson was gonna be like, this is Daredevil. The whole time.
Say it, yeah.
The whole time. That's actually another thing I didn't like, because I didn't expect that. They kind of built it up where Wilson Fisk had this whole thing where, hey, I'm gonna basically tell everyone you're Daredevil. Don't be doing this.
I think he honestly thought that Matt would never do that. So like he's like, oh, just be careful. He's telling Matt, be careful what you say, because I'll just out you straight up.
Well, it was a big part of season 1, right? And it's like, so I thought I thought he had this huge leverage on him.
Blackmail.
Yeah, but ended up not. You know, he ended up
No.
not even saying anything.
Matt
And then
doesn't care.
and then you had him, right? Just he was like, "Hey, I'm Daredevil." Very reminiscent to how the MCU started with Iron Man.
I
right?
am Iron Man. Yep.
It's like, yo, I am Iron Man. You know, he was like, I am Daredevil, and I'm like, dude.
Mm-hmm. I just thought the suspense build up with like every time he was bringing up a new point in court, and you had the other lawyer like, oh, objection, like in the lawyers' faces, they're like, nah, like we want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
Like they genuinely were like, oh my god, like what is Kingpin done? Like I thought that was the coolest part. And then did you guys notice like what color suit Matt was wearing?
Mm-mm.
He was wearing like his Daredevil like maroon red, which I thought was a super cool detail. Yeah, just like Austin's sweater, dude.
A better red. His, but yeah.
He's like Austin's sweater.
Yeah, just like me.
I thought that was super cool.
Yeah, I mean that whole like I can't reiterate it enough. Like the courthouse scene was just so, so freeing. And I think Charlie Cox said this in his interview with Brandon Davis after the finale. One of the things that I definitely liked about what he said was like, when you get to the point where it shows Matt in jail, and I think BD asked him this question, essentially saying like, I thought I saw a little smirk there, like it looked like you were smiling. And he's like, talk to me about that. Like, let me hear what you have to say. And I think that one of the things that Charlie Cox brought up is like, he feels free at this point. Like he's not having to hide this other alter ego, which is just, it's a freeing feeling. And I think he said that it's correlated to one of the panels from the comic as well, like where he grins in the cell as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, they're so detail oriented with this show. And that's a real life scenario where he was getting to explain it. And that was just, it's really cool to hear as a fan of like, damn, they are really detailed with this process and making sure like emotionally, how is this character feeling? Like seeing his actual reaction on the screen of being like, damn, like I'm Daredevil and I did this and I exposed Kingpin for who he is. Like just so cool.
Yeah. When he was sitting down in the jail cell, dude, that was freaking solid. You could tell he was like, yep.
Yeah.
Like that's the first thing I thought about. He was like, finally did it. It was worth it, right?
Definitely.
One thing I just want to jump back to, Cameron, you were like talking about it, that scene where he's yelling at the lawyer, or the lawyers are like, don't answer the question, you don't have to answer it, you don't have to answer that. It was a reference to the late Rob Reiner's movie A Few Good Men with Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson, right? It was like almost shot for shot, like their reaction stuff.
Yeah.
And obviously we have the great Jack Nicholson saying like, oh, you want the truth or whatever. He's like, yeah, I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. And it was like, and he's like, yeah, I did do it. Right.
Yeah.
I did call code red or whatever they said in the movie. And now it's like in this, he's like, don't answer it. And then Kingpin was like, I'll answer it. Yeah. And I was like, I did not expect it. I was like, holy shit.
His switch flipped.
Bro, it was crazy. It was actually insane. And I was like, dude, this is pure magic going on. I mean, you could throw Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin as one of those like characters where like
he is.
Who else is going to play him, right? As well as he's playing him right now. Like the connection he also has with Matt Murdock, ridiculous. Like their chemistry is wild. The very last scene with them two together, Matt puts his forehead on his forehead.
Right.
They come together and he's like, hey, it's over. It's over. That's it, dude.
It's all good. Yeah.
I got emotional during that scene, and I didn't think I was going to.
What's felt so crazy about that moment too is like every season, even going back to Netflix, they had almost a moment like that. And Matt basically said like, if you don't accept the deal, like this can just keep going, like restarting over and over and over again.
Keep looping. Yeah.
You're going to go to jail. You're going to get out. Like this is just going to keep happening unless you end it. And I just
never ending cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved how emotional it was. I loved how like,
it was raw. It was like raw emotion.
Dude, it was raw emotion. I was like, wow. Like, I don't remember the last time, like an MCU show did this ever, where it was just like, it felt that raw emotion like that.
Yeah.
Probably WandaVision, maybe.
WandaVision when she's yelling, right?
Yeah. Or, I mean, if you're talking movies, you could say Thunderbolts. Like, that had a lot of emotion.
Yeah. But that's the first thing I thought of was Thunderbolts, and I was thinking about the Yelena scene talking to her dad.
Like,
she was
I'm
saying,
so
like,
alone.
I was so alone. But dude, I think this hit harder.
It was a crazy callback too, because in season 1 of Born Again, he met with Kingpin in the diner, and they were talking, and Matt was talking about retribution, and basically, if you step out of line, I'm going to be there. And Kingpin this time talks about like, oh, like this is your retribution or whatever. And I just thought it was like full circle. I just thought it was really cool.
Yeah, well, the one thing that he kept reiterating, like throughout the first 2 seasons, was like he knows Kingpin loves New York.
Yeah.
He actually does. Like he knows, like he wants what's best for New York, right? He wants it to be safe. He wants it to be whatever. He wants it to thrive. But he just knows that Daredevil knows like he can't do it his way.
No,
Yeah.
His way is not the proper way.
This is not the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Shout out Mando Grogu. We're on the way. We're on the way.
Thanks, dog.
We're on.
A couple weeks.
Yeah, and so just stuff like that. I think this. I mean, I do want to backtrack a little bit too. We're talking about fight scenes. How brutal was fucking Kingpin? We're talking about his get out of jail free card, by the way. How the hell did he get that?
Self-defense.
After murdering.
Self-defense. As bad as it was, the only witnesses that were in there were himself. And technically, you have the argument of self-defense.
I think you have an argument of self-defense.
Yes.
But this guy opened the door and said, boo.
Boo!
Bop. Guys, he hit him so hard, all the blood in his head exploded out of his head. You guys
insane,
not get like how strong that dude is?
Dude bent a guy in half against the wall.
Yeah, the parallels though.
I don't think, dude, the parallels during that scene was insane.
Like,
we got Jessica Jones, Daredevil fighting. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah. Which is very weird because I thought they were going to come out and see each other right away when they had
like just looking at each other like this. Yeah,
because it came out like that.
Yeah.
And then it never happened. They were on complete opposite sides of the building.
What's crazy, like Austin, because I don't know if you were about to bring this up with that, is when they both opened that door, they were opposite doors. Daredevil and Jessica Jones, the hallway was like red. And then Kingpin's side, on the opposite side, the hallway was completely white.
Yep. Light color, like a light.
Yeah, which was pretty cool. I thought it was shot well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was just cool to see, like, you know, and with Daredevil and Jessica Jones, the two of them were doing that damage. And then you see the strength of Kingpin on the other side where it's like he's just one guy that's absolutely destroying everyone in his path because he's got no fear, no remorse whatsoever at this point. He's just ready to end it all. Like, essentially just not tear the city down, but like take the city by the horns, no pause. Because
you guys don't want
Daredevil.
me, fine.
Yeah, exactly. He's pissed, you know, and
yeah.
He's at his lowest point, I think, partially. Losing Vanessa, losing Daniel. Like,
yeah.
He still has Buck, kind of. Buck is bleeding out.
Yeah. Also,
I think he's. Yeah.
Dex could have easily killed him.
Yeah.
He had his crosshairs lined up on his head right after that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
I'm going to mention a couple things that also happened, but then I do want to ask you guys like one last question, I guess, about the series. But just some moments. We got Vanessa, not Vanessa. What's her face?
Heather.
We got her putting on the mask, the Muse mask, and when she looked at the mirror,
creepy,
and she saw herself
smiling. Like
she actually saw herself. She didn't see herself wearing a mask. She actually saw the real her, and they referenced that in the episode, by the way, like earlier, like, you know, who they are, like the people. Yeah,
right.
And so she basically, like, it was just about her, and that creepy face, dude, was just,
I mean,
wild.
One of my favorite shots to add on to that, because that's something we didn't even really get to talk about.
Yeah,
like her with the whole Muse storyline as being like an undertone for the whole show was just phenomenal. Like, one of my favorite shots of the whole show was when her and Karen were going back and forth, and you see through the interrogator's window Muse standing there just looking at her as she's essentially, you know, going at Karen by like trying to manipulate her, trying to do all these things. And it's just like seeing that parallel, because it's like, it's so random when they flip the camera and he's just standing there like menacingly, you know, shout out SpongeBob. But she's like, that was of the season, like when that shot happened, I was like, this is just so dope. And like to see Karen just have no fucks given pretty much and being like, you don't scare me. Like, I know what you're trying to do. Like that whole dynamic between them two was just,
you know, they're going to be cooking in season 3 with them too.
absolutely.
Dude, especially because Karen like knows how to fight now.
Yep.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
I think she kills Karen in season 3.
Do you think Karen
kind of
dies?
feel that way. Yeah.
It's honestly about that time for Matt to move on.
Yep. He
Back
needs
to
new
Elektra.
love. Back to
Shout
She-Hulk?
out. Actually, Elodie Young, Elektra, spotted in New York again today.
That's weird.
There's no way, by the way, he just forgot about She-Hulk. Bro, he was at her family barbecue.
You know he's like DMing her on the side for sure.
He's tied with Hulk.
Yeah. They're in New York together.
Come on, dude.
And Spider-Man's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, Spider-Man was just watching all this happen.
Oh, that's actually
That's another conversation.
This is the last. No, this is the last question I was going to ask you guys. Actually, and I feel like this was going to be your answer to this question. With Daredevil season 2 over with now, what is one thing you wish happened in the show?
I saw an AI generated image of Punisher, Spider-Man, White Tiger, Daredevil. Am I forgetting someone? I don't know if you guys saw that image, but the Punisher and Spider-Man were added.
It was
to
like
the
everyone
shot
that was there plus Punisher and Spider-Man
in the courthouse. Like when they are looking up at Fisk, Spider-Man.
I saw it this morning and I thought it was real.
Yep,
that'd been crazy.
Like seeing that, it just frustrates me because
yesterday morning. Sorry, and I thought it was real. I was like, "There's no way."
What is he doing? Like, where is he during all this?
You know, like in Spider-Man 2, when Toby loses his powers and he's on the street and all the police and everything drive by and he just turns and just eats the hot dog. He's like, oh, whatever. That's our Spider-Man.
I think that's a great point, and I wanted to mention this, but I've just been waiting for us to bring it up, like where Spider-Man again. This is the equivalent to who bought the Stark Tower, the Avengers Tower.
During all this stuff.
This is the equivalent to that. At this point, it's like, where the hell is Spider-Man?
I can't wait till we get
like,
the answer.
That's what I want to know.
There's
like,
no
where
way.
Is he at?
Like, there's some
Thunderbolt's
things
missing out of action.
Yeah,
maybe.
He could have been in a different.
Through the void.
We didn't see him at all in New York. Obviously, there's some stuff going on, but we didn't see him at all in New York during Hawkeye, right?
Echo when they come back, right? Is that? Or no. Echo's all in Oklahoma, right?
Yeah.
What?
You didn't?
I said that when we were. No, I said that when we were rating it. Remember?
Damn,
I was like,
so you didn't even get to see her use her powers.
Well, that was actually probably the best part of this. Nah.
I'll see a highlight clip.
Biscuits was pretty cool. Was that his name? Biscuits?
We did, yeah, Biscuits. We talked about Biscuits.
Biscuits was dope.
What did you guys buy?
But it's like, yeah, I think this is basically like who bought Avengers Tower all over again.
Where is Spider-Man?
It's like, where is Spider-Man? Do you guys think they're going to talk about it in the Spider-Man movie?
I really hope so.
I know Charlie says he's not in it.
He's in it.
He has to be in it in Spider-Man Brand New Day. He has
Who
to
knows?
be.
Could you imagine?
Who knows? We're going to, like, well, I think next week the Punisher special?
Yeah. It's a week after Daredevil.
Yes.
Tuesday of next week.
So next Tuesday
12th
is the
MA
Punisher.
12.
That is
we got to talk about that too.
Well, yeah, it's a direct.
Yeah, because that's going to show what Punisher happens to Punisher right before Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's a direct intro to Spider-Man. You know, from what everyone has been saying, I think it's confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot to do in like 40-50 minutes because he's on the run from when we last saw him in Daredevil to Spider-Man Brand New Day. He's like,
at this point though, from who?
Openly in the street. Yeah, there's no one he needs to run from, but
the
task force is in jail now.
Task force wasn't. Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah,
they don't care, dude. It's gonna be. Yeah, I think it's gonna be nuts. I think we have a lot with. I think it's gonna be great. Like just as in, you know, we get to see Punisher again. We didn't see him this whole season, and so really pumped to see where the hell he's at. Go ahead, Austin.
Really has something I want us to say.
Let me paint this picture for you here.
July
30th.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Like pretend I'm your French.
Nope,
painting.
not painting you like one of my French girls. Nope.
No, we're not gonna do that.
I'm gonna paint you like a Bob Ross painting here. Here we go.
Here we are. Be lit.
This is all of us. This is all of us. July 30th, opening night, Spider-Man, because it comes out July 31st, but we're there the night before for sure. Painting this picture for you. We're sitting in the theater. You got your small popcorn. We're circling back to our beginning topic here.
Okay.
Small popcorn.
This is like
Cookie
an
dough
essay.
bites.
Go ahead.
Cookie dough bites. Well,
Look at this
I'm getting a
conclusion,
large.
by the way,
Max
Cam.
mentioned
Let-
small.
You're not
so
going to
Yeah, I'm
get
getting
the
a
cool
small.
popcorn bucket that's coming
I'm
out.
getting
probably?
a Spider-Man popcorn.
I'm gonna
bucket.
get the bucket, but I'm gonna give the popcorn away to someone like I did for every popcorn
No, that's
bucket I
crazy.
get, and I'm
No,
gonna keep the
not for a movie like that.
The popcorns. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna carry the small one for myself because it comes with like a large or something.
Fair.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the bucket sealed in the plastic wrap. But go ahead, Cam. Let him cook. Look at this conclusion.
I
I'm
got
putting
you, I got you.
Cerebro on real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
See in the future. I know what's gonna happen. We're gonna be sitting in theater. You're gonna get the scene in Spider-Man.
Do I have my cookie dough bites?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Shout out the Escape Pod. They're probably on it. Shout out. Those guys are great. I love them.
They're
Are you serious?
fantastic.
They're great.
Yeah, no, they're fantastic.
I just broke the fourth wall in podcast form, I think.
You did. It was
That was
crazy,
kind of
dude.
cool. We're sitting there in the theater. We get a scene. Peter showing up in the prison. He sees the hand. He's got to fight him. Takes him out. We get that shot. Bam! Then Peter gets to the point where he's going to open a jail cell, or he walks past a jail cell, either or, sees Matt Murdock. You hear Matt say from a distance, I could hear you all the way, or I could hear you from far away. Brings that up. Ready? And he says, where the hell were you? And he asked the question that we've been asking this whole time. And Peter's gonna be like, well, I was handling some stuff. And then we're gonna get this comic relief ass answer, and we're never gonna get an answer to it.
Oh, not what I was expecting.
Or he's in the montage. One of the two.
Daredevil's in the montage.
I could see Daredevil being in the montage, like they're hiding one. Oh, well. Like there's a comic.
He's in jail.
No, I'm saying in between. He's out of jail. There's a time jump. Right? Time jump.
But will they show that he's out of jail in the time jump before we get the next season, though?
No.
Austin's like, you guys are asking way too many questions right
This
now.
picture, this painting
takes
is being
off Cerebro.
destroyed.
Okay. Take off Cerebro. Got it.
Cerebro's off. You know what? I've given up. But
No, it's
in
good.
the jump, because they say Spider-Man starts 9 months, right? Then I'm guessing there's going to be
After
a jump.
No Way Home.
There's got to be a jump
Hopefully a
from
4-year jump, yeah.
So he meets Matt Murdock.
Or there's illegal drinking going on, but go for it.
100%, yeah. So he meets Matt Murdock.
Clint's.
Meets Matt Murdock. 9 months later, we start this movie. And then during that time jump, I think is like we've said, I think that's where we get our montage of like Peter being Spider-Man. Like him, I feel like him jumping, I think we mentioned this before, him jumping off the platform in the opening of that trailer. It really does make me feel like that's his way of dropping into the comic montage. And it wouldn't shock me if they are hiding one and it's like a shot of him and Daredevil from a comic panel of them fighting together, which would be pretty cool. But I feel like that would kind of be a waste if that was like his only appearance in the movie, if that makes sense too.
I think it makes sense. I have a feeling we're not going to get Daredevil in the movie.
It would not shock me. That as well.
Punisher will just mention him.
Yeah.
I think that
name drop.
I think that jail scene, dude, might be a dream that he's having or a nightmare he's having while he's in his little rebirth cocoon thing.
Shout out the cocoon.
I think it just depends on where Daredevil season 3 takes place. Because if there is a time jump, is he going to be in jail for 4 years?
That's a crazy time jump.
It is. Is he going to be in jail for 4 years? Are they going to do the whole storyline from the book where Iron Fist wears Daredevil's costume, which I think they're going to do. And I think I think he's going to dress up like Daredevil, go and fight crime. And I think that's how Matt gets his jail out of, or get out of jail free card. I think that's what ultimately happens. And people are like, oh, wait, he's not Daredevil. Yeah, he could throw something and catch it. Cool. But then if you see Iron Fist dressed up as him doing it, at the same time, if you saw the season finale of Daredevil, he obviously takes off his helmet, puts his head on Fisk, yada yada. And everyone sees it. But at the same time, it's like, I think there's a point where it's like you still could be like, Danny Rand wears a suit, he becomes Daredevil during season 3. If Matt's still in jail by the time Spider-Man happens, he's dressed as Daredevil in season 3, and that's how Matt gets out. People are gonna be like, "Oh wait, that's the real one." I mean, it happened in Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, where his mask comes off.
Right.
Yeah.
And everyone sees him. And you're telling me none of them are like,
yeah,
we know who Spider-Man is?
In the train.
Yeah. So I think it's the same thing that's going to happen. I think it's similar stuff where I think Matt's going to be like, hey, don't worry, guys. You know, I'm still a lawyer. But
so it's, Daredevil Born Again Season 1. In the timeline order, it says Daredevil Born Again Season 1, Brave New World, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four First Steps, supposedly.
Uh-huh.
Then Born Again, then Wonder Man. So Wonder Man's after this, which kind of makes sense. But
all of Born Again or Born Again Season 1?
Season 2. And then
Wonder
Born
Man
Again
happens. Wonder Man happens after Born Again Season 2.
Yeah.
Which makes sense kind of with the whole DODC.
Exactly, yeah.
All that.
Imagine if Wonder Man's after Doomsday.
That wouldn't shock me either.
Like, just imagine everything just takes place after Doomsday. We had no clue this whole time.
It'd be crazy.
If it does happen, you guys heard it here first. No, that would be insane, dude. I'm excited to see what else happens. I'm excited to see if we get I can't wait to see the red Daredevil suit again.
Yes.
But any other things you guys want to mention real quick before we go on? Like I said, I think, Austin, you kind of concluded it well with your story, and I think it was pretty great.
My picture, my painting.
Your painting, yes.
I figured. Was it on a white canvas?
No. Colorful canvas. It was on a red and black canvas for our Daredevil.
I thought it was like white because of Vanessa.
It was a black
Kingpin.
canvas, and I painted red and white accents onto it.
Wow.
Yep. And then I added some blue in there for Spidey. So Born Again Season 2 is in
You had
2027.
spiderwebs in the corners.
Yeah.
He had spiderwebs in the corners for sure. He had Andrew Garfield taking off the spiderwebs. He's like, yeah, I'll get that for you.
Born Again Season 2 is in 2027. A Brand New Day is 2028, and then Doomsday is also in 2028 of the timeline.
So Spider-Man could be potentially in 2020. When was Spider-Man
No Way Home was
2026?
2024.
2024, yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
4-year
perfect.
jump.
So, we just talked about this. Yeah, so that means 4-year jump will be maybe 2 years later. So he could be 2 years in jail. That's not that crazy of a
jump. No Way Home, we get a shot of the Halloween decorations. And then it goes to winter.
And we know time has passed because he has a beard. He could grow a beard probably in a week. But we also don't know. They never actually clarified how long it took him to go to jail.
For Daredevil?
Yeah, because at the end, obviously he talks to Karen and he's like, oh yeah, this feels weird that we're not on the run, yada yada. They were just at a date night, right?
Yeah.
He did say, oh, I thought we would have a little bit more time. So but it doesn't give us an inclination of like how much time has passed. Could have been, I'm thinking maybe a month, maybe 2 months.
I was going to say maybe like a week or two.
Yeah. Where do you guys think we get Fisk back in season 3, you think? You think he makes an appearance?
Yeah, we already saw those
the images, obviously.
The images of
so why how does he come back to that? He's on a beach at the end of Daredevil season 2.
And then the set leaks we saw, he has a beard. He has a beard, he's got a beanie and like a trench coat. I mean, it could just be him coming back to New York. Undercover, kind of wanting to see what New York has become without him. And he doesn't want people to recognize him.
Spider thing just flying around. He's like, he was gone from my city for this long. Yeah. And then he comes back.
Yeah.
Nah. But
do you think we ever get him in a Spider-Man project?
I want him.
No?
I want him to, but I don't think we will.
I mean, he's such a crucial part in this Spider-Verse movie. I think they asked that at the interview for BD as well.
Yeah, he made a joke about Kingpin coming back and like creating a super collider to bring back Vanessa.
To find a Vanessa.
I don't think
it's just him.
Did Vincent D'Onofrio seem like he got the joke?
I don't think so.
I don't think he had.
It's just him sitting there. He can't hear
I would be so scared. I would be so scared. But sick. All right, boys. Well, that was our Daredevil season 2 recap.
Can't believe it's over.
We're born again.
We're born again. That was
shout out Adam Warlock.
Born again. If you guys, if you guys have any moments that were your favorite or least favorite of the show, comment, like, and subscribe on the Hero Brew Podcast on all socials. We've been loving the feedback we've been getting lately. A lot of people did not agree with our takes for Invincible.
I mean, Coalition was
The Coalition
that bad.
was the worst team.
They weren't
Ticks.
that bad.
Okay, my take, guys.
Guardians of the
Cool.
Globe. You know.
Cool. So a lot of people didn't agree with my take.
I like that all those people just grouped it as it was us.
These guys are
saying
Yeah,
that.
we're
idiots.
a group. If one of us go down, we all go down.
We all go down.
I'm cool with it if people
Austin
are
was like, yeah, for sure.
Ugh.
Coalition,
Yeah.
they were great, dude.
yeah,
No,
they're sick.
but yeah, we love that kind of stuff. So keep feeding us that, dude. We love it. Comment, like, and subscribe, like I said, on everything. And
Let us know what you want to hear
catch
about.
you on the next one. Thank you guys for brewing with us today.
Thank you guys.
Peace out, boys.
Peace out. See you next week.
See ya.